This is the explosive scene from Sicario. 7 Mexican police cars, 3 in front, 4 behind, escort 3 armored vehicles across the border. But once they reach a desolate stretch, the machine gunners in the lead vehicles swing their weapons around and unleash a hail of gunfire on the armored cars. Lucky for the passengers, the armor holds, blocking countless bullets. In the end, all 10 vehicles grind to a halt on the road. What's 3-vehicle convoy is caught in a pincer attack, with several snipers lying in ambush on the right flank. The young girl claps her hands over her ears and screams. Matt calls in the drone to deploy its bomb, which takes out the snipers on the right. Next, the agents fight back. Alex picks up his rifle and takes precise shots, almost 1 kill per bullet. These are highly trained elite agents, never missing a target. Once the girl calms down, she leaps off the armored vehicle and crawls under it as bullets strike the ground around her. She then inches toward the side of the car. The machine gunners fire fiercely, but their numbers are small. The agents quickly eliminate all the Mexican dirty cops in front. Hearing pleas for help from the police behind, could the ones ahead be terrorists who infiltrated the convoy? Several agents scan their surroundings and move backward. Alex presses himself against the edge of a car, red dot sight ready.
¡Abajo! ¡Se pide ayuda, por favor! ¡Denos ayuda! Fucking Mexican police shot me. I'm good at contemplating.
They were once trapped like rats in a cage, but they turned the tide and claim victory. Matt realizes Isabel is gone. Alex says there's no time, he'll go find her alone. Matt hands him a signal device, telling him to make contact once he reaches the border. The girl runs until she can't anymore, then removes her heavy tactical vest. Matt and his team race toward the border, but several police cars quickly close in from behind. Matt climbs out through the sunroof and fires several shots at the pursuing vehicles, successfully shaking them off before crossing into the US via a fast track. Exhausted, the girl spots a car and thinks she's saved, only for the man inside to be a survivor of the earlier shootout. He grabs her forcefully and pulls her into the car. It's Alex, the only person who made her feel safe along the way. Back at the base, Matt and his team face serious trouble. Even though those were Mexican dirty cops, they were still official Mexican police. This wasn't just a war on cartels, it was an act of aggression against Mexico. The Secretary of Defense flies into a rage and hands the cleanup job to Cynthia. Cleanup means erasing all traces. Cynthia orders Matt to kill the girl and his current partner, Alex. Meanwhile, Alex takes the girl to a rural home. The owner is deaf-mute, but Alex can communicate with him using sign language. He learned it because his late daughter was deaf-mute. Alex receives a call from Matt, who breaks the news. Headquarters wants him to cut ties with Alex and eliminate the girl. The cold-blooded hitman responds firmly, "I can't do that." Alex asks Matt to help them cross the border, but Matt is torn. He understands the pressure of cutting ties.
You gotta do what you gotta do. I'll figure it out. Good luck.
Alex's plan to cross relies on the young guy from earlier. His cousin gave him a water-sensitive device. Tonight, he's tasked with smuggling people across the border. The guy knows the 2 local rivers like the back of his hand. He's clever, he leads the group through the river, knowing that even if someone gets swept away, it's not his problem. Smuggling is a high-risk job, and losses are inevitable. As they wade through, a border patrol plane passes overhead but doesn't detect them. His trick? The cold water lowers their body temperature, making them invisible to the plane's heat sensors. He nails the job. A private car, driven by a mom with a baby, takes him back to the city. She hands him his payment and offers to drop him anywhere. He specifically asks for a grocery store in Trenton, not wanting the cartel to know his home address. The girl, learning about Alex's deaf-mute daughter, starts to piece together who this man really is.
You're the attorney whose family they killed.
Not they.
My father.
A man who worked for you.
Alex reveals that it wasn't her father who killed his wife and child, but a top lieutenant in Carlos' crew, one he already eliminated. Having once had a daughter himself, and knowing Isabel is innocent, he's determined to get her across the border. He has her change her clothes, name, and address, then activates the tracker Matt gave him and tucks it into her shoe. Matt and Cynthia monitor their location via the tracker. Cynthia wants to send a team to finish them off, but Matt stops her. He'll go himself. He knows Alex will kill Cynthia if she harms the girl. Alex placed the tracker on Isabel because he figured if something happened to him, being caught by Matt would give her a chance to survive, unlike being captured by Mexican cartels. Alex contacts a smuggling ringleader and pays a hefty fee. But the young guy suddenly recognizes him. They locked eyes briefly by the car earlier. He immediately reports it to his boss. Once they're in the car, the cartel ambushes Alex and identifies Isabel as Carlos' daughter, separating the two. Alex claims to be one of Carlos' men, but the lie doesn't hold. The girl screams and cries as the only person who treated her kindly is taken away. Alex is dragged to a desolate area. The boss decides to test his new recruits, first calling Joseph, who hesitates to pull the trigger. Alex struggles, sensing death approaching, but Joseph can't bring himself to shoot. The boss kills Joseph on the spot, growling, "What use is a coward like you?" He then calls the young guy, who doesn't hesitate. He raises his gun and fires without fear. Alex stops moving instantly. The girl weeps silently in the car, her mouth covered. The guy stares calmly at Alex's body before walking away. The boss plans to take Isabel to Carlos to claim a reward, but the young guy, overwhelmed by guilt from killing Alex, jumps out of the car and heads home on foot. It's a decision that saves his life. Matt and 2 Black Hawk helicopters are closing in. They spot Alex's body via satellite, and Matt is left speechless. Alex was his brother in arms. The Black Hawks intercept the 2 cars carrying Isabel. Their mission: kill everyone. 1 helicopter blocks the road ahead. Grief-stricken over Alex's death, Matt turns cold-blooded, quickly taking out all the cartel members. A man grabs Isabel as a hostage, but Matt shoots him without hesitation. He then orders the unarmed thugs in the back of the car to stand up, before gunning them down one by one. It's the rage of a man who lost his brother. Instead of following Cynthia's order to kill Isabel, Matt picks her up and carries her onto the helicopter. She's alive because Alex gave his life for her. Matt couldn't let an innocent teenager die. But Alex isn't dead. The young guy's bullet had only grazed his cheek. Bleeding and blindfolded, he survives. He uses another kid's belt to cut his bonds and stumbles toward the highway. As he'd hoped, US forces pick up the signal, eliminate the remaining cartel members, and he's relieved to see no sign of Isabel's body. He knows Matt took her. Alex steals a car, loads up on weapons, and drives off. A cartel goon tries to confront him, but Alex pulls out a grenade without hesitation. By the time the guy catches up, they have no idea who the true top border killer really is. The girl is already numb. For the past 2 days, she's either been in a car or on a plane, witnessing the departure of the uncle who treated her so well, and seeing the fiercest gunfight imaginable. I bet her ending is that Matt saves her. Otherwise, Matt would never be able to face his fallen brother. A year later, the guy is covered head to toe in tattoos and wearing earrings. He's probably dropped out of school and joined the underworld. He walks into the back kitchen of his family's store and suddenly freezes. It's the same pair of eyes he locked with that day. To Alex, this guy is nothing short of his savior.
So you want to be a Sicario?